Hi Capricorn, welcome to your energy check-in for the month of February 2024. If you're new here, my name is Nika, aka Astrologyslore. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe if you enjoy this video and if it ends up resonating with you. Also, if you're interested in booking me for a private reading, you're more than welcome to do that. I'm currently doing discounted $35 readings at the link in my description box if you want to tap that. Also, shout out to my Patreon game because you're accessing this early. To gain access to Patreon and other exclusive materials, check out the link tree. Let's go ahead and get started, Sagittarius. All right. Cross watchers are also welcome to this reading. Not this deck not wanting to shuffle, Sagittarius. I think Taurus also had this issue with the light series not wanting to shuffle. So if any of you have a Taurus connection, also check their video out. All right, we have the High Priestess. Ooh, okay. We have the Tower, the Ace of Wands, the Strength card, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so we have Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Leo energy coming through for anyone that is watching. Let's go ahead and clarify this energy in the reading to go further. All right, we have the Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Moon, the Strength card again, and the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. Okay, Sagittarius. So I definitely feel like with this energy, I feel really strongly, first of all, that you guys you're moving forward. Sorry about that camera. You're moving forward with something. Let me clarify that main energy again. I just want to understand what's going on. I want to understand this. What's with the Six of Swords? Six of Cups. Interesting. And then we have the Strength card, clarifying the Strength card. Sagittarius, I need a minute, honey. Give me a second. Okay. I feel like you Sagittariuses are moving forward from a particular connection in your life. This could be somebody from your past. I feel like you're just moving on, like you're leaving something behind here. And I feel like intuitively with that High Priestess energy, you know that it's time to move on. You know that you've outgrown whatever situation this is. And it seems scary. It feels scary. We have the Tower and the Knight of Wands. So even though there's a bit of fear energy, you're choosing to move forward. So for some of you Sagittariuses, this could be concerning a particular relationship in your life that you're moving forward from. You're leaving it behind. You've ended a cycle. Not all relationships are meant keeping or worth keeping in your life. Sometimes things come to an end or to a conclusion for a reason, and everyone is not meant to remain there. But you learn lessons from these people. So that's the first scenario for the first half of you Sagittariuses. The second half of you, this is some kind of career decision that you're making. You're wanting a new beginning here. Okay, so some of you Sagittariuses are either making a move, like a physical move where you're changing up your scenery, you're moving cities, you're moving states, you're moving countries, or you're making some massive change or move here. Okay, whether this is figurative or whether this is a literal move, you're moving away from something. And the Strength card, it's almost like you make this decision in February. It's sort of a gutsy, courageous decision that you're making to either walk away from something or to make a big change, to make a big move. So I want to be clear when I say this. It's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, this could be a move that you're making physically, a trip that you're taking. And for others of you, you're making like a massive life change in your life that is requiring that you leave something behind. You're leaving something or someone behind. It could be an old career, it could be an old relationship, but either way that it goes, this is very gutsy energy, Sagittarius. And I feel like, you know, it scares you. So in your mind, you're like, you know what? I need to do it. It scares me, so I need to do it. So we have the Lovers and the Eight of Swords energy. And I feel like for those of you where this is a particular connection in your life, where you are filtering that energy out, I feel really strongly that the reason it took you so long to come to these conclusions is because of how much you cared. It's because of how much you've connected. But honestly, you're ready for a change, Sagittarius. You're ready for a big change. And you realize that leaving your past behind is really what needs to happen. So leaving your past behind, again, is different for all of you. But I know that you're doing it and you're taking those necessary steps. And I'm proud of you for it, Sagittarius. I feel like you're making a major life decision, whether this is a change in your career, a physical move, or you're leaving behind a certain relationship. I feel like it's warranted, and I think you should trust your intuition when it comes to that. Don't gaslight yourself out of doing it. I think ultimately you're meant to do it, okay, Sagittarius? If it scares you, there's a reason for that. Now, your advice cards are interesting. The first one is taken from the third eye, which I think is so on point because the High Priestess is all about intuition, and so is the third eye, which deals with intuition and perception. So it talks about you trusting in your higher source, acknowledging your direct connection with it. Source could be anything. Some people believe that science is their source. Some people believe that Jesus Christ or God or Buddha or Allah is their source. So whatever source that is for you, trust in it. The second part of your advice is taken from the sacral chakra. And this card is talking about honoring and respecting how you're feeling. So we don't just take this as a sexual energy. Ultimately speaking, this is telling you to respect how you're feeling, respect your feelings, accept the change and creativity that is coming to you regarding these changes, because that's ultimately what the sacral is talking about. Whenever you dive into the sacral chakra, it's not just sexuality or sensuality, it's honoring and mentoring and, nourishing yourself and tapping into those creative changes that are coming. So very positive advice cards coming through, Sagittarius. I do want to thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and a subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.